I'm with Teresa Yerkes, and she is a new author of a new book and is going to share with us. Tell me why you wrote this book, or more importantly, what's it about?
Okay. Well, the book is called Making Love, The Spiritual Act of Love, and it is a personal love story, and also it is a guide to managing sensual desire. And the first part of the book is my journey with my first love and other men that I've loved along the way as well. And what I found in writing this book is that the journey itself, unveils some things that you would not normally know because you're in it. But when you're actually reflecting on it and going back, just some really beautiful gifts that came out of each one of those relationships. So the book talks a little bit about the journey, but then most importantly for me, the piece that I really enjoyed writing was part two. Because part two, what it does is it brings all of the wisdom and the lessons learned into action steps. There's 7 action steps.
What is the central problem that the action steps address?
Well, it addresses the obsession, the obsessive love that can happen to a lot of us. It's a pretty common experience that people can kind of get stuck in relationships and not really understand why. And the love is there for the other person, and you think it's because you're supposed to be with that person. And what God has revealed to me is that, the love is good, but sometimes, the relationships can need to move to another place, in your life. And so I personally believe that every relationship that we're in, is a gift from God. And we should consider why He has brought that other person into our life. Sometimes it's not about the partner, the lifetime partner relationship. It could be something so different.
And is the central problem when you're in one relationship and develop feelings for someone else beyond that?
Yes. And so that can be a very scary and confusing time when you find that you love someone else and you're already in a committed relationship. And if you can't seem to give your whole heart to the relationship you're in, that's going to continue to be problematic throughout the relationship. So the book will really help anyone who is currently finding themselves having affections for another individual when they're already in a committed relationship. It's a real practical guide on how to manage those feelings in a way that is healthy for both people. If you're interested in this book, you can find it on Amazon.com.
Well, thanks. I really appreciate you sharing this important information, and it's going to be helpful to people.
Thank you, John.